Hnanisho II was Patriarch of the Church of the East between 773 and 780. His name, sometimes spelled Ananjesu Khnanishu, means mercy of Jesus's. Hnanisho's Patriarchate. The following account of Hnanisho's Patriarchate is given by Bar Hebraeus, who was more interested in his influential sponsor Isa the pharmacist than in the Patriarch himself. The Catholic Ananjesu died after fulfilling his office for 19 years, and was succeeded by Hnanisho II, Bishop of Dhaka. He was consecrated at Seleucia on the recommendation of Isa the pharmacist, and died after fulfilling his office for 4 years. It is said of this Isa the pharmacist that one day while he was sitting in his shop, a woman arrived from the caliph's court with a bottle containing a urine sample. Thinking that he was a doctor, she showed it to him and asked him whether he could diagnose the illness suffered by the urine's owner. Isa, who had no knowledge or experience of the physician's art, studied the urine and said, purely by way of a guess and with downcast eyes, "This is not the water of a sick man, but belongs to a woman who carries a male child in her womb who will one day rule this kingdom." Now this woman was the maidservant of Kaiserin, the concubine of the Caliph al-Mahdi, and she immediately ran to her mistress and told her what she had just heard. Her mistress replied, "Run back to that man and tell him that if his prophecy comes true, I will take him into my service and shower wealth upon him." And so Isa spent all his time in churches and monasteries, in the company of holy men and miracle workers, and in fasting and praying, until his prediction came true. He was then received with great honor in the caliph's court. Hnanisho and the Nestorian mission to China. Hnanisho is named in both Syriac and Chinese in a conventional dating formula at the end of the main inscription on the Nestorian stele erected in Chang'an by the Metropolitan Adam of Beth Sinai in February 781. The Syriac text reads, "In the days of the Father of Fathers, the Catholic Patriarch Hnanisho." The Chinese text reads, "When the monk Khnanishu was governing the brilliant congregations of the East." The news of Hnanisho's death several months earlier had evidently not yet reached the Nestorians of Chang'an.